Hello, Scorpio. Welcome. I'm Jessie. This is Playful Moon Tarot. So grateful to have you here. This is going to be a general reading for the full moon that we are going to be having in Aquarius on August 1st at 11:31 Pacific Standard Time. I want to read a part of the Sabian symbol just to kind of give you an energy idea of collectively what we're going through and on a personal and individual level, and just some themes around what this full moon in Aquarius is. So the Sabian symbol is a popularity that proves ephemeral. The word is appropriation. The theme is swinging of the pendulum. Symbols speak to having courage to move forward, even when the going gets rough or when it seems there is no appreciation of effort, of accomplishment. The image of popularity that proves ephemeral alludes to the inevitable downfall or personal rejection that every individual will experience in some time of their life. The implication that success is actually the greatest point of challenge in any experience, and the average person is inclined to rest on their laurels when he hears applause, while the individual with foresight knows that the pendulum will swing in the other direction. There is a real sense around this full moon to really be our own best friends, really self-care. Self-care is just a theme, of course, in everyday life in general, but with the energies of this summer and with the energies of this new moon, I really just feel like you guys really need to self-care. I know you're one of the signs that's also just been going through it a lot. You guys have just really been feeling it. So know that I'm sending you guys love. I also have some Scorpio energy in my chart as well. So I definitely, feel you guys. So with the sun, I feel like you guys have really been taking time to remember like the good times, remember feeling good, remember, things that used to feel really good. With all of these changes and just energy and the shifting, I mean, this could be around home and just relationships and responsibilities. And I really feel like you guys have kind of been taking a little bit of time to just remember some of those good old days and really wanting to bring that back into your reality. And the Empress, this is just really encouraging you guys again with really self-care. Empress is all about nurturing herself, nurturing the people around her, but really first and foremost, she's going to make sure that she's in tippy top shape so that she can provide for other people. And there's a real call for you guys, especially around this full moon. Really nurture yourself, really take care. Do the things that you want to do, cancel social arrangements and engagements that you guys may have planned. If you guys aren't feeling it, don't do it. And anything kind of moving forward, be really mindful if it is holding you back. There is going to kind of be a tendency for some of you guys to want to self-soothe in some of these older habits that are no longer serving you. And I would just really encourage you guys to try to stay as focused as possible and not let some of these challenges force you guys into some of those old energy structures that you guys have just kind of broken away from or have been, working to really release from your life. Really stick with things that make you feel good. Really stick with things that make you feel like you are taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. Rest. I can't stress it enough. If you see a counselor, maybe schedule an extra appointment. If you've got a Reiki healer or something like that, maybe schedule an extra appointment. Try to find somebody that, will hold space for you as you are kind of going through some of these things that need to be processed. Just really be mindful of welcoming in those new energies that are going to feel more freeing for you guys rather than holding you back. And I really would just encourage you guys to not go back to old patterns that don't serve your highest good, even if they're comforting. Something like if you've had a really bad day at work and you're like going to go to the grocery store after work and you're going to get like a pint of ice cream and just go home and eat the whole pint, that kind of stuff. I'm not a nutritionalist. I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying that's the energy around this feeling of wanting to maybe self-soothe in ways with all of these challenging energies you guys have been working with and facing, is to kind of go back to some of these older habits that are soothing because it's what but spirit and the universe and this moon and everybody kind of coming in and being like, you could do that, but maybe try to think about what are some other healthier alternatives for you guys. So this sun energy, the 7 of Wands and the 10 of Wands came out, and I really like the 10 of Wands. So Wands is all about air, mind, beliefs, communication, things like that. With this sun, I really feel like you guys have been really reminiscing on the times that were better than what you guys are dealing with now. 10 of Wands really talks about just releasing things that are no longer serving you. And if you guys are holding on to the things that are no longer serving you, you guys could be experiencing really bad fatigue, migraines, headaches, body aches. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying the energy of this is, I feel like you guys have just really been going through it, okay? And as you're going through it, really looking back on other times and being like, wow, it was so much better when this was happening, and wanting to feel that again, wanting to feel that like relief and less responsibility and less turmoil, and really in the home space too, things feeling a little bit more harmonious. I feel like you guys have really been dreaming about that and wanting that because you guys haven't felt that for a while. And the 7 of Wands energy, really feeling protective of yourself, really feeling like you got to be on guard. Maybe, discovering recently that maybe somebody didn't have your best interest at heart and there was some trickery energy around you, and needing to process that and release that and getting rid of that. And, how that has shown up in your world now. Really just nurture yourself. Empress here, so Page of Wands and the World. Maybe you guys just need to get out of the house for a little bit. The World talks about traveling. So I know financially things can be a little bit tough right now. If you can afford a, trip to the park for the day or the beach, or, get away for the weekend, get out of the house, go take a day hike and pack yourself a lunch and just go get out and clear your head. I'm really picking up on this energy of nurturing yourself in that way. Be very mindful around this full moon, how you need to nourish. Do you need to just get away for a little bit? Do you need to take a day off from work? What do you need to do to kind of navigate these waters a little bit more? Because the World here, I really feel like it's just kind of saying to switch up your switch up your environment a little bit and just kind of get out of the house and clear the air, so to speak. Page of Wands. Pages can be messengers, and it can also talk about childlike energy, and wands are fire, passion, what drives us, what we want to go after. I really feel like taking some time away from all of the chaos that is surrounding you guys right now, energetically speaking, and really getting clear about what it is that you want to see in your life. Okay, like when you were a kid, what did you think was possible? When you were a kid, what did you want to be? When you were a kid, like really reconnecting with some of those parts of yourself that maybe haven't really been like listened to for a while, or been able to really share what they want because you just knew that that voice wasn't going to be heard because of certain situations around you. But now there's a chance to get out and clear your mind and listen to those parts of you that want to speak to you. Listen to that inner kid voice of, these are the things that I want. Remember when we used to dream about this? Remember when we used to dream about that? There's just a real sense to really invite those callings and those voices to the surface and really listening. The full moon illuminates things. It really puts a light on, things that are kind of hiding in the shadow, depending on, everything in your chart. But just the energy of this for you guys is just really kind of feeling like there's going to be some light shed on some old dreams or beliefs or things that you guys thought about when you were kids that kind of got pushed down in a way that might really be resurfacing at this time. This full moon might really be, because Aquarius is also, connected with your unique light that you shine out onto the world. And I feel like these are parts of you with this Page of Wands card that's like your unique light that wants to shine out into the world. You just don't know kind of like how to shine it. Getting clear, and allowing you to nurture yourself, getting out into nature, clearing your mind, having some quiet time, and really getting back in touch with those voices. It's going to take some hard work, but I feel like with the 8 of Crystals, the Devil, Temperance really is saying go towards those new things, even if they're a little bit intimidating, right? Sometimes we don't understand fully how to work with new energy, or maybe it feels a little intimidating or, just kind of foreign to us. Take time to just work with it, really take time to understand it, integrate it. They're just really encouraging you to not go back to old patterns. Whoever that message is for, really just try to stay strong in this new way of being. And Eight of Crystals, it's going to take some work. If you put in the work, you're going to see the effort that's being reflected back to you. So just pay attention to that. Pay attention to the work that's being asked of you around this full moon time, what's being asked to release, and what you are being asked to really nurture. Nurture. Really take a day off from work if you really need to. There's just a real sense of taking time to get in touch with like your inner child work might really be coming up for you guys. And if you need to work with a Reiki healer or an energy worker or somebody to hold space for you during this time, or a counselor or something like that, really give that to yourself. Really give yourself that gift. Instead of buying yourself a new pair of shoes, maybe investing in an extra, counseling appointment or something like that would really be, beneficial. Just really give to yourself what your soul has really been asking. And it's like, I deserve time to rest. I just feel like this is just so for you right now, Scorpio. Rest. Rest. And I invite happiness and abundance into my life. So really just staying mindful and really getting in touch with the things that you're passionate about, and really inviting some more of that energy into your sphere, into your realm, into your reality. And I am worthy of receiving love. And self-love too. I really feel like this is talking about that Empress energy. You are worthy of receiving like that loving care that you give to others. It's not selfish for you to say no and cancel a lunch date if you need to just stay at home and be restful and be mindful. It's not, it really take time to just give to yourself right now and be patient with yourself, be kind with yourself, be loving with yourself. Don't push yourself too hard. Just rest. And just give back to yourself in the ways that your soul is asking, okay? So hopefully something in that message resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, love yourself, trust yourself, and believe in yourself. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy full moon.